So in front of me is 5 days worth of food. Any of 9 delicious and completely different meals can be assembled from these prepped components. In other words, this is not the same pre-decided breakfasts, lunches, and dinners for 5 days in a row. With 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners, this gives you a whopping 27 possible meal combinations. Every day you'll get to decide what you want to eat, allowing you to enjoy constant new flavors. And for the nutrition nerd in me, here's the coolest part. Whatever combination you choose, your meals are going to work together to hit all of your nutritional needs. You can download our free mix and match meal prep guide to get all of these recipes plus a grocery list by clicking the first link in the description. So with all that being said, let's dive in.
That's excellent. Delicious. That is phenomenal.
So the first task is to prep all of our meal building blocks. Once we do that, assembling our meals is going to be straightforward. So we're going to begin by roasting our chickpeas, cooking our rice, roasting our seitan, and soaking our cashews. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1.5 cups of dry brown rice and 3 cups of water to a rice cooker or a pot on the stove. This will yield a little over 4 cups of rice. Then add 1/3 cup of cashews to a bowl and cover it with hot water. Set that aside for the cashews to soften. We're going to blend these into our green goddess sauce later on. Drain and rinse 2 15-ounce cans of low-sodium chickpeas. Spread the chickpeas in a single layer on a parchment paper-lined baking sheet. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning and half a teaspoon of black pepper over the chickpeas. Mix them around until evenly coated. On a separate smaller sheet pan, add 1 entire 8-ounce package of seitan. Break it apart with your fingers and spread it out evenly. Place both pans in the oven and bake for 10 minutes. Next, remove both pans and shake. Bake the seitan for about another 5 minutes and the chickpeas for another 10 minutes since the chickpeas will bake a bit more slowly. Once the chickpeas and seitan are done, add into 2 separate containers and store in the fridge. Next, we're going to prep our veggies for the week. This is where we get tons of micronutrients and phytochemicals that are key for preventing disease and optimizing our health. Thinly slice 1 head of red cabbage and add 2 cups to a freezer bag. We'll use this bag to keep a portion of our veggies fresh until the last 2 days of the week. Add the remaining sliced red cabbage to a separate container and line with a couple of paper towels to help absorb moisture. Next, add 1 cup of matchstick carrots and 2 cups of edamame to the freezer bag. Now it's time to chop our 4 bell peppers. Grab 1 bell pepper and cut it into slices. Toss into the freezer bag and set aside. Next, take another 2 bell peppers and cut them into slices as well. Add to another large container with a paper towel. Finally, grab your 4th and final bell pepper, dice it, and add it to a small container. Chop up 1 onion and add to the small container as well. In just a moment, we'll be using the diced bell pepper and onion to make our tofu scramble for the week. So that's it for prepping our veggies. I'm going to put everything into the fridge except for our freezer bag, which is going in the freezer, our breakfast veggies, which I'm going to leave out because we're about to use those, and the basil, which needs to be stored at room temperature. I'm going to put that on the counter. Next, we're going to prepare the building blocks for our breakfast, and we're going to begin by preparing our tofu scramble for our breakfast burritos. Add the diced bell pepper and onion to a pan over medium heat and saute for a few minutes. Drain 1 block of firm tofu and crumble it into the pan. Next, add 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Mix together and cook for a few more minutes until everything is heated through. It is now time to make our mango smoothie, which is one of my favorites. I pretty much have a mango smoothie every single day. First, grab 2 freezer bags. To each one, add half a cup of frozen mango, a half cup of frozen cauliflower, 1 sliced banana, and 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts. So adding frozen cauliflower to your smoothies is a great way to create a smooth, creamy texture. It's also a fantastic way to get a serving of disease-fighting cruciferous veggies in your diet, and just in general, whenever I'm making smoothies, I'm looking to add something like spinach or cauliflower to really boost the nutrition profile. Lastly, we're going to prepare our peanut butter overnight oats. To a jar, add a half cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder, and 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts. For the oats to have enough time to soak, add half a cup of vanilla soy milk a day or 2 before eating. When you're ready to eat, just remove it from the fridge and top it with 1 sliced banana. Next, we're gonna make the 2 sauces that are gonna power our lunches and dinners. Up first, we're gonna be making our green goddess sauce, which is absolutely delicious, and then we're gonna be making our Thai peanut sauce. Versatile flavor packed sauces like these can take a meal from plain and boring to absolutely packed with flavor and added nutrition. Plus, these sauces are gonna add plenty of plant protein to your meals. Drain 1 block of firm tofu and add to a blender. Next, add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Drain the soaked cashews and add them to the blender as well. Next, add a half cup of nutritional yeast and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Then add a 1/4 cup of hemp hearts and 2 teaspoons of iodized salts. Pack in 15 to 20 basil leaves and 100 grams of spinach. I am such a fan of adding spinach to sauces, smoothies. I try to get as much leafy greens into my diet as possible, and spinach in particular is a nutrition powerhouse. It's packed with iron, calcium, vitamin K, and a whole host of other micronutrients. And lastly, add a half cup of water and blend until smooth. This recipe makes 5 servings of the green goddess sauce, where every serving is about 180 grams. Now grab 2 jars. Pour 3 servings or 540 grams of the green goddess sauce into 1 jar to store in the fridge. Pour the remaining 2 servings into a second jar to store in the freezer. This freezer jar will keep the sauce fresh until the end of the week. Next up is our Thai peanut sauce, and just like our green goddess sauce, we're going to put all the ingredients in a blender and blend it up. To a blender, add 1 cup of water and 1 1/4 cups of powdered peanut butter. Next, add 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar and 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is my favorite ingredient. Lastly, add 1 teaspoon of iodized salts. Blend until smooth. This recipe makes 5 servings of the Thai peanut sauce, where each serving is 100 grams. Now just pour the finished sauce into a jar and pop it in the fridge. By now, our rice should be done cooking for the week. Remove the rice from your stove or rice cooker and store in a separate container. All of our building blocks are now fully prepped. In less than 15 minutes, often less than 5 minutes, you can quickly build any of 9 possible meals from these prepped ingredients. By saving the last 20% of cooking effort for later, you now have the freedom to eat something new every day. What you choose to eat every day is totally up to you, but if you aren't sure where to start, we recommend the following week of meals. This week of meals is designed to be the most efficient. Whenever you're assembling a meal that occurs twice in the week, this plan allows for you to make both servings at once. This way, the second meal is already assembled for the next day, ready to enjoy. Keep in mind that this is only a suggested weekly order of meals. You can totally deviate from this if you like and just do your own thing. And as you'll see, that's exactly what I decided to do. Alright, so it's the morning after meal prepping and it's time to choose one of 3 breakfasts. I'm gonna go for the mango smoothie and it's gonna be delicious. Making our mango banana smoothie every day is really easy. Just add 2/3 of a cup of Silk dairy-free yogurt and 1 1/4 cup of the vanilla soy milk to a blender. Then just throw in 1 mango smoothie freezer bag and blend it all up. Really nice and creamy, pretty subtle when it comes to sweetness, but that's exactly how I like it. Alright, now it's time for lunch. I'm going to be making a Thai peanut wraps. This is a really quick meal. Basically, you're assembling all of it, putting it on a wrap, and you're ready to eat. Grab 2 tortillas. On each wrap, add half a cup of shredded cabbage, about 1/3 of a cup of matchstick carrots, 1/4 cup of sliced bell peppers, 1.5 ounces of baked seitan, a sprinkle of fresh chopped cilantro, and then drizzle about 3 tablespoons or 50 grams of Thai peanut sauce on each wrap. Finally, add a sprinkle of sliced green onion to taste. Then just roll them up and enjoy. Dripping everywhere. That's great. I love the fresh herbs on this. So the wrap is pretty hearty. I really like it. If you want to use some other kind of flour tortilla, you're welcome to do so. So for dinner, I'm going to be making the Green Goddess rice bowl. You can go ahead and prep 2 servings so you have 1 for tomorrow. In a mixing bowl, combine 2 cups of cooked brown rice with 2 servings or 360 grams of the Green Goddess sauce. Mix to combine. Divide the rice between 2 plates or containers, topping each with 2 cups of spinach, half a cup of matchstick carrots, 1 cup of roasted chickpeas, and a sprinkle of freshly chopped basil. Drizzle on some balsamic vinegar or any other toppings if you'd like. Doesn't that just look like a nutrition powerhouse? It's got so many delicious micronutrients in there. That's excellent.
Really great blend of different flavors. I love this sauce. The rice is perfect.
Time for my morning overnight oats. This is peanut butter and banana. We're gonna be adding the banana right now. Love peanut butter, love bananas, love oatmeal. It's a hit. So I fished up the Green Goddess rice bowl for lunch, super delicious, and now I'm gonna try something new. We're gonna be making the Thai peanut pasta. Add 2 ounces of chickpea pasta to a pot of boiling water and cook according to the package directions. Once done, add to a bowl and combine with the following ingredients: 1 cup of shredded cabbage, 3/4 of a cup of matchstick carrots, half of a sliced bell pepper, 1 cup of edamame, a handful of chopped cilantro, 1 serving or 100 grams of the Thai peanut sauce, and a sprinkle of green onion to taste. So there's so much volume here that we had to upgrade to a larger mixing bowl. That is excellent. That was really good. So for dinner, I'm gonna be making the Green Goddess wraps. Grab 2 tortillas. On each wrap, add the following: half a cup of spinach, a 1/4 cup of carrots, a 1/4 cup of chickpeas, and 1 ounce or 28 grams of seitan. Next, drizzle 1 serving or 180 grams of Green Goddess sauce between both wraps.
Delicious. That's really good.
We've got the tofu scrambled breakfast burrito. That's what we're gonna be making. I'm gonna be making 2 portions, one for this morning and one for tomorrow morning. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Lay out a tortilla of your choice. Add half of the prepped tofu scramble. Heat in the microwave for about 1 minute. Next, add 1 tablespoon of salsa and half a cup of spinach to your tortilla. Then just roll it up and you're ready to enjoy. For lunch, we're gonna be making Green Goddess pasta. Super excited to have some more of this sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 servings of Green Goddess pasta. 1 to enjoy today and another for dinner tomorrow. Cook 6 ounces of chickpea pasta according to package directions. While that is cooking, add 2 cups of cherry tomatoes with a splash of water to a pan over medium heat. Cook for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. You'll know these are done when the tomatoes have become wrinkled and caramelized. Once the pasta is finished cooking, drain, rinse, and add to a large mixing bowl. Because it's the end of the week, I'm using the frozen jar of the Green Goddess sauce. I recommend that you transfer this from the freezer to the fridge the night before you're gonna use it to help it defrost. But this sauce also heats up well in the microwave. Add 2 servings or 360 grams of the Green Goddess sauce. Add 1 cup of the roasted chickpeas and a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. Mix until evenly coated. Divide the pasta into 2 equal servings and top each with half of the cooked cherry tomatoes and some fresh chopped basil.
That is phenomenal. We got a winner.
And now for dinner, I'm gonna be making our Thai peanut rice bowl. In a pan over medium heat, add the freezer bags of veggies and edamame. Saute for a few minutes until cooked through and the cabbage is wilted. Add 2 cups of the cooked brown rice and 2 servings or 200 grams of the Thai peanut sauce. Divide between 2 containers and top each serving with a handful of cilantro and green onion to taste.
Nice and warm. It's like a hug for your mouth.
Alright, so that concludes how to assemble your meals throughout the week. For all of these recipes and a full grocery list, make sure that you download the super valuable PDF guide in the description. Our team worked really hard on this and it's packed with tons of information that I think you'll find to be really valuable. Now let's dive into nutrition breakdown. Each day consists of any breakfast dish, any Thai peanut or Green Goddess dish for lunch or dinner, as well as 1 Brazil nut and 3 tablespoons of sunflower seeds daily. This daily portion of 1 Brazil nut and 3 tablespoons of sunflower seeds rounds out our intake of vitamin E and selenium each day, and can be enjoyed as a snack or as a topping for your meals. Each day on the weekly suggested meal plan contains between 2,050 and 2,150 calories and 128 to 145 grams of protein. Now, right off the bat, I decided to deviate from the meal plan because that's just what I like to do, and I had a mango banana smoothie instead of the tofu scramble burrito. On the second day, I decided to switch up my breakfast again and have some peanut butter overnight oats, which were delicious. Plus, I just couldn't wait to have some of the Thai pasta salad. The Thai dressing was super good. I taste tested it before, so I definitely wanted to have that in my meal plan earlier. Now, the rest of my week of eating ended up looking pretty similar to the suggested meal plan, but I did like to swap lunch and dinner some of the days because, again, I just kind of like doing my own thing. But make no mistake, the suggested meal plan is really great and it's also super efficient. So if this is your first time making this week of meals, then I would recommend that you stick with our suggested meal plan. So now let's jump in and highlight a few select micronutrients, starting with vitamin E. So vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that can help protect your cells from radical damage. And the main way that we got vitamin E into our meal plan was with sunflower seeds. So up next, let's talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D is an absolutely crucial vitamin that you need to either get from supplements or from fortified foods or also from just getting out and getting some sun. That's why vitamin D is called a sunshine vitamin. And if you want to get vitamin D from the sun, then you should get out into the sun with your arms and legs exposed for about 15 to 30 minutes per day. 15 minutes if you have lighter skin and 30 minutes if you have darker skin. Another crucial nutrient that's not a micronutrient, but really important is fiber. And every single day in this meal plan contains at least 50 grams of dietary fiber, which is really key for your gut health, preventing chronic disease, and also keeping you full and satiated. So we got more than enough vitamin B12 from nutritional yeast in our Green Goddess sauce, and B12 plays a vital role in red blood cell production and nervous system function. In this meal plan, we reached our daily iodine target by including some iodized salt in both of our sauces. However, if you would like to reduce your sodium intake, then you can easily swap out the iodized salt in this meal plan with a little piece of seaweed. I eat a little piece of kombu every single day to get my daily iodine. So now let's look at a quick breakdown of all of the essential amino acids in this meal plan. As you can see, we get plenty of every single essential amino acids, proving that plants do in fact have plenty of protein. If you want another delicious vegan meal plan that you can make in less than 30 minutes, watch this video next.